Welcome back once again to another edition of Research Fantasy presents our MLB DFS pitcher picks for Monday, August 21st, 2017. We've got a nice little slate of games tonight. It's a little bit lackluster in the pitching department. So my theory today is going to just be focusing around spending on hitters and just kind of letting pitching fall to me, since I really don't see one clear-cut option that I feel 100% comfortable about using. Let's start things off with Chris Stratton, 13.6 fantasy draft, 6K FanDuel, 6,800 DraftKings. I have a pretty heavy investment of Bowman rookie cards of Chris Stratton that I would really love to be worth something, so hopefully he can turn his outing last time against the Nationals into consistent performances. He gets a pretty solid matchup against a strikeout-happy Brewers team at a game that will be played in AT&T Park, so he definitely has that going for him. Outside of that last game, though, nothing really to write home about. I think the talent is there. I don't know if it's materialized fully yet. I'm not going into this thing expecting him to hit another massive strikeout number, but the opportunity is there. And with not a lot of strikeout-happy teams or dominant pitchers on the mound, I think you could really do a lot worse. Flipping the other side of the game, let's go with Zach Davies, 16.2 fantasy draft, 7,500 at FanDuel, 8,400 DraftKings. To me, Giants not a tough enough lineup to really be that concerned about. The biggest thing with them is they just really don't strike out much. Davies isn't a super high strikeout pitcher, so you aren't really losing a ton of that floor. I think that he's a guy who could mitigate a lot of damage and potentially go deeper into the game. So maybe as opposed to not getting strikeouts, we see less hits, less walks, perhaps more innings to offset that a little bit. I don't love it, but like I said, there's nothing that really jumps out at me tonight that says, oh, you got to get this guy in your lineup. Lastly, I don't mind looking at Gerrit Cole, 16.8 fantasy draft, 9,300 FanDuel, 8,700 DraftKings. I feel like I might have misprint that. I have a feeling it might be 9,700 on DraftKings. But anyway, if he's 8,700, to me, he's a clear play over Zach Davies. He'll be in his home park, which is a fairly decent pitcher's park. The tough part of it is does favor lefties a bit. And the potency of this Dodgers team is certainly from the left-hand side of the plate. So I do have some concerns there, but Cole, for the most part, has been pitching very, very well. Cole is 8,700, so I think that's a really good discount, all things considered. Cole has been pitching pretty solidly over the last several weeks. You do get the discount that you wouldn't get with Alex Wood, who's been mediocre. And on the other side of the game against a Pirates team that just doesn't strike out much either, or Cole Hamels that's truly just unpredictable at all points in time, and just as quickly as he can put together a quick game, he can get routed. The same thing can be said about Cole, so this is not without its risks, but I think he's finally putting 2017 together and looking to end on a solid stretch. That'll wrap it up for today. 3 of our favorite tournament pitching options: Chris Stratton, Zach Davies, Gerrit Cole. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel below. Check us out at researchfantasy.com. Follow us at Research and Win on Twitter, and we'll see you again tomorrow.